Hey guys, we're back again, streaming more indie games. Right now we are going to play a game called GRIMDER. It's like GRINDER, except you decide whether or not people go to heaven or hell. It was free, with suggestions to donate, so we're gonna give it a look-see here.
Okie dokie, let's go through today's dead.
Alright, so Simon, a male, 40 years old, slurped the last of a milkshake for a good 2 minutes. Well, I hate that. Anybody who makes noises with their mouth definitely should go to hell. He's a foster parent, though, which is really great. And he lets his friends choose the playlist on road trips. That's a big plus. I would always go with Eurobeat, of course. Was really good at eye contact, which for me is actually a downside, because that makes me super uncomfortable. And started as many sentences as he could with, "When I was in Ibiza." He played 10 minutes of Sandstorm. Yeah, put me in charge of a road trip and I'll just play 10 minutes of Sandstorm chiptunes on loop. For those who are watching the VOD on YouTube, that's literally what I was playing as I was doing social media uploads. So I'm gonna say he goes to heaven because he seems like he has more positive than good. So we're gonna send him to heaven. It's a match! Alright, Edward, a male, 25, choked on a quiche, and let's see what he has been up to. Eats fast food and never gains weight. I mean, I'm not gonna hold that against him. If I had that ability, I would also use it fully. Great work ethic. That's fantastic. Sounds like he was a very pleasant person to work with. Takes everything literally. I would say that's more neurotic than evil. Took out the trash without being asked. That's great. Would always pet animals as they walked past. And shook his protein side to side instead of... Wait. Shook his protein side to side instead of up and down to avoid looking gay? Are they talking about his penis? That's the first time I've ever heard a ding-dong referred to as his protein. I mean, I'm gonna say it's a little weird that he cares about looking gay, but on the whole, seems like he was a pretty good person. So we'll go ahead and give him the pass. Wanda, a female, 54, early death. These are all really early deaths, actually. Struck by lightning, and never texted back. That's super annoying. But made people feel good about themselves. That's pretty great. Conscientious, never replaced the toilet paper, though, and would say no offense and go on to say something really offensive. So this person sounds annoying, but they don't really sound like a trash bag. So I think that Wanda is good. I think she can go to heaven. Oh, uh-oh. God says I may have made a mistake with that one. God, I think you're wrong, and it's your fault for putting me in charge, alright? I don't know why I'm on heaven duty. Kind of seems like it should really be your thing, since you're, like, omniscient and stuff, and you could do anything. I don't, but, like, you chose me, so really it's your fault. Alright, drank Coke and had a Mentos at the same time. Alright, so she's kind of dumb. Dumb and 30. I can't hold that against anybody, seeing as how I am also dumb and 30. Recorded everything on her phone rather than living in the moment. I fucking hate that, dude. Like, recording fireworks. When are you ever gonna look at those? Just enjoy the fireworks. Feeds pigeons. Did the thank you wave when driving. Never washed her seats and listens to Nickelback. I don't know, like, none of that is hell-worthy, but it is super annoying. I would not be friends with this person, but I'm not going to condemn her to a lifetime of suffering, so.
Thank you for that constructive criticism.
Can you shut the hell up, God? Ayana, female, 26. Cause of death, shark. Like, what? Was she attacked by a shark? Did she choke on a shark? Did a shark drag her down to the bottom and she drowned? Operated on their own time zone that was about 30 minutes later than everybody else. Obsessive gamer. Conscientious. Designated sober driver 90% of the time, but never washed her sheets. What is up with all these dirty assholes never washing their sheets? But it's not condemnable, so you know what, Ayana, you get in. Backflipped off a tall balcony. Oh, he's only 15, though. He's not fully developed. But he thought being gay was a choice. That sucks. Was once 2 years deep on an Instagram stalk and accidentally liked a photo. Was a diplomatic friend, shook his protein side to side. So this guy kind of sounds like a homophobe, but I'm a little... Like, if I were God and I had a choice, I would reincarnate him to give him another chance to be a better person, because he's so young. But based on just these credentials, I think 15 is old enough. I knew at 15 it wasn't okay to hate people for being gay. So you know what, Costas? You're going to hell. And God says it's a match, so you know I'm right. We sent one guy to hell. Valentina! Karaoke dispute. I feel like I need more context to these deaths. Because there's a story there, and that story very much matters. Spontaneous yogi. I hate that shit. I see people do it in the airport. I saw it one time. People doing yoga in the airport while waiting for their luggage. And it was like such an LA thing. I was like, I hate this shit. Chewed loudly with her mouth open. Grunted loudly at the gym, clipped her nails while at work, but actually communicated when she was upset about something. So what I'm hearing is that this person did not do anything to change their behavior, but she asked other people when she had a problem with them. Oh, non-binary. I see. Non-binary. Got it. But I'm gonna say no. Bye, Valentina. You're gone. Erica, female 20. Cause of death, shooting a parkour video. Okay, so she's trying to live her Mirror's Edge fantasy. Knit booties for premature babies. That's very kind. Listen to Nickelback. That's not condemnable. Listen to old people telling stories over and over. So she cares for the elderly. She doesn't tell them to stop. But she does think being gay is a choice. And she messages first on dating apps. I'm gonna say she's fine. She only had one thing going against her. But like, I don't know. Being homophobic is a real killer for me. I gotta be honest. It doesn't really matter if she does everything else. And she was old enough to know, you know what I mean? You don't choose to be gay any more than you choose to be straight. You just are. But I guess, like, if she just thinks that, but she doesn't act on it, is it still a bad thing? This is hard. You know what? Again, I would reincarnate her and let her learn her mistake, but she's gonna get by. But it's like a C-, Erica. You remember that. I would actually send you to purgatory, but because we only have 2 choices, you can go to heaven. Apparently God agreed. Ava, female 60, so we have one person who's sorta elderly. They still aren't retirement age. But she sounds cool, because she was watching Vines while driving and crashed, so she's a cool 60-year-old person. She takes your lucky cig. I don't care about that, because you shouldn't be smoking anyway. So she's actually helping you by taking them from you. She's trying to help you quit, so that's a good thing. Start sentence with, I'm not a racist, but. Alright, we don't even have to read the rest. You're going to hell. We don't even need to read the rest. Alright, Joan, cause of death, gunshot. That's kind of sad, because if she did it herself or somebody else did it, that's really sad. And she's only 31, but she broke into a school pool and trashed it once. I mean, we've all done dumb things. Started a street fight over shoes. Relatable. Stood up for others. Kissed cats goodnight on their little foreheads. Confronted their problems directly, and they don't believe in the afterlife, but you know what, Joan? It doesn't matter, because you earned your way into heaven. 80% though! That's pretty good. I think we did good. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do another round. So Nikki, who is non-binary, 25 years old, very young, tried to pierce something and hit an artery. Alright, so she's dumb, but being dumb isn't a sin. Mixes M&Ms and Skittles. Weird, not condemnable. Never washed her sheets, which for some reason is a very, very common among these people. Left voicemails instead of texting. I don't really care about that. As long as I don't have to actually physically talk to you on a phone, whatever. Sent messages that could have been in 20 separate texts, and littered. I'm gonna say she's fine, but it's because she's so young.
Okay, thank you for that constructive criticism.
God's like... You sure about that? Alright, Maja, female, 68, heart attack at a political protest. Hopefully it was for the right side. Ate fast food, never gained weight. Can't hold that against her. Very clean and tidy. Returned friends' borrowed items in terrible condition. That shit pisses me off. Claps at the end of movies and theaters, and volunteered at animal refuge in her spare time. So aside from the friends thing, I think everything else is fine. She's inconsiderate, but she's not evil. So I'm gonna say she goes into heaven. Olivia, female, 22, phone exploded. So that's not even her fault. That kind of sucks. Never indicated while driving. Caused several crashes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say she's automatically a fail, because that's really inconsiderate to others. That's effectively the same as DUI driving over and over again, so sorry. You're going to hell. She died eating a succulent Chinese meal. This is like Cards Against Humanity level of random. Vegan, but talked about it all the time. So very self-righteous. Was a diplomatic friend. Slept with her shoes on. What the afraid of spiders. And started sentences with, I'm not a racist, but... Denied! Denied. Rebecca, get your ass into hell. Fuck you. Alright, drank too much water. Charlie, who is non-binary, sent minion memes to their friends unironically. Not evil, just annoying. Started sentences with, I'm not a man, there's a lot of racists in line for this one today. And that makes it pretty easy. Later! Denied! Reversed his car into a pond. That sounds like it was on purpose. He's very old. Organized charity events and auctions. Very clean and tidy. Ate Skittles by the color. Never washed his sheets. He never washed his sheets, but he always smelled amazing. So maybe that's why he never washed them. You know what? Adam sounds like a pretty good person, so I think we're good. He lived a long life, and considering there's no stains on that record, that's pretty good. So, good. You're as clean as your sheets, Adam. David, 48 male, fell asleep driving. Well, that sucks. Broke into a school pool and trashed it once. Could never actually just cook a little bit of pasta. I mean, guilty. Kicked a dog once when they thought no one was looking. Oh, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Not only did he kick a dog, he was vegan! So he was like, total full of bullshit. Fuck that guy. Alright, Takuya, we got a Japanese guy. Sent menu memes, vegan, afraid of heights, eat Skittles by color, clip their nails at work. He sounds really dumb and inconsiderate. You know what? Takuya, I've been giving a lot of people a pass, so you're going to hell. You're going to hell. Alright? We have to have some discretion here, alright? There's some good people that are getting in, but we have to put a cap on it. If everybody gets into heaven, completely loses its impact. Emily died in a knitting accident, which makes sense because she's 70 and white, and she thought being gay was a choice, baked really good cookies, and she personally abolished slavery. Emily. I don't know how you did that considering you're only 70, but somehow you did it. So I guess you've earned your way into heaven. Cause of death, vertigo. I didn't even know you could die from that. Afraid of heights, leaves their phone on loud in movie theaters, made people feel good about themselves, did the thank you and wave while driving. Message first on dating apps, attention seeker, sends a message that could have been 1 in 20 separate texts, and oversharing. I'm gonna say she's fine. She's also really young. Your choice of character is questionable? I got an 80%, dude. Why am I in charge of this? You asked me. That was interesting. Definitely a free game. I might throw them $1 because it was at least pretty. Like, the art was okay, it was clean. But the game itself leaves a bit to be desired. Even for 2 playthroughs, I got a ton of repeats. So that's my one major criticism of it. That was it. That was GRIMDER.